Alright, I just started the stream.
Don't cross it, though.
You should start the show right now.
Oh my god.
You sound like, who is it, Rick?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick and Morty.
He burps in the middle of sentences a lot.
That is just awful.
God damn it.
God, I was
You said I shouldn't, but I did start the stream, so.
The stream?
Yep.
Not even water. I don't think he can hold his hand in the air that much longer. That's been the main part of this.
It's lowered significantly. Oh, there it goes.
It's like in the end of Punisher when John Travolta makes the guy hold the grenade up.
Yeah.
Grenada?
Nope.
Granada.
See, he got it. We back?
Yep.
Thank you, sponsor. It was a long one.
It was.
Like the tick.
The Punisher movie sucked.
I actually liked it. Did you
You
see War Zones?
I did.
It's good.
I like
It is not good.
It is good.
Gory.
It's really violent.
He shoots a guy in the face with a sawed-off shotgun from really close,
Mm-hmm.
and it's out of nowhere.
You don't shoot a sawed-off shotgun from far away.
It doesn't do much if you do that.
That's in the NRA mantra.
God, there was a lot of NRA commercials during the football games this past weekend.
Was there?
Oh yeah, I saw like 17 of them, all about Hillary. Coming after that Second Amendment.
Yeah. Hill dog. Not gonna shoot people. I don't know.
Go on.
No, I'm done.
That was the best Dana Carvey I've ever heard.
Not
gonna
to
do
shoot
it.
people.
Oh, well, back to what we're watching. Premieres. Lots of them.
Whoa.
What's up?
Mouth farts.
Your mouth just explodes every now and then.
Every once in a while.
Let's open up with something I waited on for Trey. The Real O'Neills.
Yeah. God damn it, I love
It's
this
so
show.
good.
It really
It
is.
didn't miss a beat.
No, it didn't
If
at all.
anything, it's better because it's added more of the vice principal.
Yeah, that
Is
dude
that the
is.
show with that little queer kid?
Yeah. It is.
Queer plus.
He is queer plus. If anyone's queer plus, he is. He's
Man,
great.
the Halloween episode, they really lay into it.
They do, don't
Like-
they?
Like it's almost a little heavy-handed. It's probably the only episode I've been like
Like they really
yeah, like almost to the point where it doesn't feel
authentic.
exactly.
He dressed up like Beyonce?
He did.
I'm in.
Did you just guess that?
Did he really?
No,
Yes.
yeah, like he legit dressed.
Yeah!
That's why I was like,
I can't
Awesome.
fucking believe that just happened.
And we were like, yeah.
That's the best thing I've ever done.
yeah, that is
first
literally the
dresses up
crux
like
of that
he's from the-
episode.
His mom can't handle it, so he dresses up like he's in the Newsies at first.
Yeah, Newsies.
Because he loves that, and evidently the gays do, so, Josh. But yeah, then, like, his mom starts having a problem with him being gay, so he goes, like, full on cross-dresser and comes out as Beyonce.
It's a pretty impressive costume.
It was really impressive. But they take a shot at the night of. It was really funny.
It was.
She was like, I just need you to go slow with, like, being gay in front of me. And he's like, slower than we have been? We're going slower than an episode of Night Of? I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, oh, Trey's out.
No, I mean, it's completely true.
But the first two episodes, you're right, were better. Mainly because the vice principal's in them, though. And Jimmy was on point. How hard did you laugh at Jimmy's confession?
Oh, pretty fucking hard.
I died. When he starts about doing man stuff into a vase. And he goes, they put flowers in there, and those flowers died.
He so legitimately, like, feels emotion in
Yeah.
that show. Like, whether he is, like, happy or upset, like, it is 100% pure whatever that emotion is what that character feels. It's fucking wonderful. I wish I could be that.
Yeah, it's fair. I like how the main character is kind of like, so like he's established, like he's out. Everybody knows he's out.
Right.
He's not part of it this year. Now he wants everyone out to come out with him and like him to like live this big gay life, but like he can't force it because there's like not that many gay people around where he's
Right.
at. So it's been a little interesting dynamic. He's found this one little Asian girl that is like super awkward and silent, but she's the only other gay person
Yeah, I love that character too.
Oh yeah, she's
She
great.
just like randomly delivers these lines in like the most monotone like Daria voice of all time.
it's really good.
It's really really funny.
Yeah, so yeah, this season started off great. I don't know how many episodes we're getting this year. More than 13, I would say.
I would hope so. We're on
Um,
what 3 or 4
Just
in?
3. Well,
3.
4's tonight.
Gotcha.
Hey,
Sorry,
quick
Sam.
aside, I saw a family trick or treating last night. Those all Bob's Burgers. That's all they were.
That's
Amazing.
amazing. Is it like the whole family?
The entire family plus Tammy
Nice.
and Beef Squatch.
Yeah, Beef Squatch.
He was there.
Oh man, we
I really do want to have a family costume one day on Halloween.
It was pretty impressive. Bob,
Have you ever done this?
No.
Do you have any desire to?
Yeah.
We could all go in together and get something big happening.
Okay. Let's do Lord of the Rings.
I'm Gimli.
Not you.
I'm in.
You don't have a family.
He has a family. He's just not
I
married.
know, it was mean. I'm sorry.
It was too much.
I mean, it's not a true statement. It's not like he's like bringing up the like
It's like you're purple.
your like dead family or something.
You don't know my past.
Okay.
Too much.
Okay.
Cut
Anyways,
too deep.
That's like Dave Matthews Band.
Too much.
Yeah.
That's enough, Dave Matthews.
True fucking story.
Berlin Station.
Yeah.
I love it. Anybody else watch?
Nope.
I did not.
I did.
I told you, like up front, I was not gonna watch this show. You were like, it's really fucking slow, and the only thing that intrigues me is the story. And I told you to go fuck yourself. And I wasn't gonna watch another one of these shows.
I legit forgot the conversation with Trey. This is not a thing that happened.
But you know what? He's totally fucking right. This show is slow as shit.
It's super slow.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it.
I
Do
was
you-
like, God damn.
Do you like spy stuff?
Yeah, I don't really, and you told me very specifically that you like this because you're really into spy stuff.
Yeah, like if you like spycraft, like very in depth, like
What else
Show
was
that.
said in this conversation?
That was pretty much it.
Okay.
This is we've covered it all.
I just wanted to make sure.
the only time I've said this that I have any recollection of was to him. Did he relay this to you?
I don't
or
think
are you
so.
spying on me?
Maybe
Ooh.
both.
Ooh.
Ooh, the tables have turned.
You do like spycraft.
I really do, including this 1995 PC game called Spycraft. It was great. It came on 3 discs. Big deal. But no,
is
I
happening?
really like it. Richard Armitage is in it.
Yeah, Richard Armitage. I should have watched this show.
Who you
No, I
probably
would not
know
like
as
it.
best as Thorin. You might like it. I don't know your taste. I can't pin you down, dude.
No one
that's not
can.
what I heard.
No one can,
I
sir.
mean, physically, yes, I will mount you. But your taste. Every time I think I know what I'm like, Josh don't like this. You like some weird shit that I'm like, why? You don't like slow stuff, and then you like Falling Water. You shouldn't like Falling Water.
I should hate Falling Water.
Yeah,
Most people should.
I
And by
should've
most, I
hated
mean all.
I like it.
Right
I'm still around that one episode.
there. Me too. I have not watched any more.
So I don't know. You might like it. Richard Armitage is in it. Who's the blonde dude? He's the guy that was
He played the lizard in The Amazing Spider-Man.
and the kicker
Reese
in
Ifans?
in the Replacements.
Sure.
It's Reese Ifans or Evans or whatever.
I like that dude.
Yeah, fucking replacements.
The acting in
It's
the
why I would-
show is not the problem. It's really not. Like, the cast is very good.
It's just slow spycraft, and you're gonna have a slow story. I like it. I totally get your point, though. I do. I really do.
And then the end
It's
of
a
it, I was
well-made
like,
show. I think
okay,
you would agree.
It is a well-made show. It's like it wants to be The Bridge of Spies, but The Bridge of Spies at least had some sort of intrigue that led to a point you knew that it was going to be over in like 2 hours.
I should watch that movie.
Bridge of Spies is wonderful.
Bridge of
It's
Spies
so
is
good.
fantastic, and even the main guy in Berlin reminds me of what's his name that won the
Mark
Oscar?
Rylance?
Yeah,
Mark Rylance is so good. You're correct, though. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're right. Acting's great. It's well made, but it's not for everybody. It's so slow. This is a story about there is a guy who is basically like WikiLeaks rather, who is like he's somehow figured out. Yeah, he's somehow figured out how to get into inside information with the CIA, and he keeps releasing it and like making CIA look bad. And this is him going back to Germany where he grew up, and to like root him out. And It starts off, I think, at the end kind of situation. Like, it shows him getting shot in the first scene. You're like, oh, shit. And then we start back 2 months ago.
Was it the Fifth Estate in which Benedict Cumberbatch played Julian Assange?
Was it Julian Assange that he played?
I thought it was.
It was,
Whoever the WikiLeaks guys.
it's, what's his name? It wasn't Julian Assange. It's who's the fucker that's on the run from us right now?
No, it wasn't
Snowden?
him.
Snowden.
It wasn't Snowden. It was Assange.
I'm pretty sure it was Snowden.
I'm like
What's
99%.
I mean, I might be wrong.
What's this stupid movie?
No
called?
one watched that movie.
It looked awful.
They got horrible reviews. I actually wanted to see it, but I thought it was Snowden. But it could be Assange. I don't know.
Julian Assange.
Okay.
WikiLeaks founder Julian
Yep.
Assange.
Well, there you go.
Also, we've lost everybody.
Yeah, as we
Nobody-
that's on us.
Anyway,
That is
you're
on
right.
us.
Berlin Station, not for everybody. If you like spy stuff, watch it. It's slow. But it's also, the main reason.
Chuck is still doing Keeper Cut.
I am. We're doing.
No, yeah, we are doing that. The main reason to watch it is I went into watching it, besides the fact that it happened to interest me, was it's Epic's first original show.
One of two, right? They're
Yes, it
basically
was
the
just
same
happened to come on first. The other one, which we'll talk about now, is called Graves.
You're keeping.
I'm keeping Berlin Station for sure.
Okay.
I actually love that show.
Yeah.
Quick fact before we get on to Graves. November is Wikipedia Asian Month.
All right.
Just thought everyone should know.
More you know, folks. More you know.
That's random as fuck.
Asians and Orientals.
God damn it. I was so proud of you.
That's October. Oriental October.
Oh,
Oh, we should. You know
Yeah.
what? No, we should.
that's happening.
Yeah.
It's going to be all martial arts movies?
We would come in dressed as a geisha.
I'm so sorry.
I would come in as somebody.
I feel
that's
great
like
about this.
Post Harry Kiri.
He'll come in as someone named Shah that's gay. That's what Chuck does.
No, that would be Trey.
No.
No.
No, I'll
Trey
just
would
support
support
it.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he makes fun of it.
Yeah.
I'm not ever the gay one. I'm just the supporter
Yeah.
of the gay one.
He's the one that would dress up as Queer Plus.
Right.
Oh, God.
And Trey would be gently nestling me.
Yes.
Queer Plus sounds like the loyalty program of Queer One Imports.
Is that a place?
Just saying.
You gotta set up the joke first.
No.
Okay.
It's also like
He
a
doesn't have to. He just should and doesn't. So, Graves.
I don't think there's anything I hate more than when you point out when jokes don't work.
Well, there's other stuff you hate more.
I don't
Graves.
think so.
Yeah.
You watched this as well. Did you guys?
I did.
Yes, I did. Watch the first episode.
I watched the first two.
Nice.
Epics.
You're
No.
you're a big fan of the old. I mean, you have access.
I know.
Oh, I want to get Nick Nolte all up in this bitch.
I can't.
Oh,
listen
is
to
this
it,
what
man.
you?
It's
Is
bad.
this what you
It
texted
is.
about?
He like, you know,
I was just
gargles
like,
rocks.
God damn. I'm like, I can't. How do you work? Like, how did this happen?
Gravelly. He
Why
works
is he that way? Is
in a
that
very gravelly
condition?
fashion.
I
A
mean,
lot of drugs in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah. And smoking since he was a fetus.
I guess. I mean, so the show
We've come a
basically,
long way since Blue
basically he
Chips.
was a hard right wing president that some people loved and like, but also is considered very controversial in his time. Who's gotten older, and throughout the course of the first episode, he kind of realizes that some of the stuff he did as a president was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And he's having some regrets. So now it seems like this is gonna be almost like this has a blunt talk feel to me, with like not as dirty and like maybe some more touching moments is what they're going for.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
He's really trying to.
I didn't think it was that funny. I guess was my main problem.
There
with it.
wasn't a whole lot of comedy bits. There was one of my moments of the year is in episode 2. It's awesome.
I love his assistant. It's the guy. It's the kid from Pitch Perfect who's awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to narrow that down, sir.
But Nick Nolte. I'm not feeling the Nolte.
Also, what is that? His wife. She is 60-something years old. She is smoking hot.
It's
still.
ridiculous.
She's in a bunch of stuff too.
Yeah. No, I agree that Nick Nolte's kind of hard to watch, but the premise of the show...
Civil War. That's it.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, you're good. The premise of the show is really fascinating to me. Maybe it's just because I'm kind of like super into politics at the moment, despite not wanting to be.
Yeah,
Um,
I've successfully.
Oh
gotten
God, it's
myself
a
out.
fucking
Cut the
disease.
cord?
Yep.
Yeah.
But regardless,
I mean, I'll be back in after this election. But
Well, yeah.
but yeah, so like this idea of a president who because I couldn't tell at first in that first episode if it was going to be more so like him just being a fuck up all the time, And then really by the end of the episode, you realize it's him kind of atoning for being a fuck up, or at least that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Sounds like
And he
more of that in the
may
second
or may
episode.
not have early onset Alzheimer's or something.
I could see that
Doesn't it
possibly
really
being
seem
a thing.
like there's something up with him?
Potentially, I mean, when he
Isn't that just kind of Nick Nolte?
That's fair.
I mean, there's several Nick Nolte moments in this. I
Yeah,
mean,
there
he
are.
gets drunk and high.
I
in the
want a
first
show with
episode.
him and Gary Busey together.
I don't.
The world's not
Don't.
ready for that.
I don't want anything with Gary Busey in it ever.
I mean,
That's
that
right.
sounds
You hate
like a-
Gary Busey, don't you?
Wasn't he in like
Yeah.
the
Like
a
best
celebrity
episode
deathmatch.
of Entourage?
That's fair, and that might be okay.
What?
Watch.
Wasn't he a recurring character in Entourage for a season?
Busey?
Yeah.
Not season, show.
He was awesome.
Yeah, Busey. I love Busey. It's awesome.
Him on the beach. God damn it. I
Sometimes
love
he just
Entourage.
it just fucking bums me out, like in a way that doesn't make me happy.
That he's just that way.
Yeah, just that he is Gary
I mean, he had a-
Busey.
Didn't he get brought into
And he
that
does what he
old
does.
WWE like retiree real world show?
Legends House?
Yeah, I think in like the second
I did
episode.
not
Sure, that
watch-
was Rowdy Piper.
No, like I'm pretty
He
sure in the
was in
second
it.
episode they brought like Busey in to
I
like.
didn't watch that shit, man.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Did you really?
It was awful.
I mean, I had noticed. It's got Flair in it, so I had noticed.
Woo!
Ugh.
It might be what killed Piper.
There you go. So Graves is a keep for you?
It is a keep. I'm gonna
It's a
give
cut
it
for me, but
I'm gonna give it a shot.
solid show, but a cut for me.
Second episode I thought was much better. He on like live TV. It's really funny. This Nora Dunn plays this reporter that has been just hounding him from the moment he took office. So she's been doing this news show for like 30 years. Keeps asking him to be on this. Of course, by the end of episode 1, he has this great epiphany of trying to retroactively fix all the shit that he screwed up when he was in office. So he goes up to her and he's like talking to her, and she's like, "What are you doing? Get away from me!" He's like, "No, I really want to. I got to tell you this." And so she's like, "No, I'm gonna call security." And so he puts hands on her, and she kicks him in the balls
That was in the preview for the second episode.
so hard. And it just sounds like him just sighing.
So keep or cut?
Tentative keep.
Okay,
Cut.
good man. So I made you a promise, and due to extenuating circumstances, I couldn't keep it. Go ahead and talk about Ash vs. Evil Dead. We pushed it last time.
Oh, you're not gonna keep that?
No, I'm keeping the show. I'm just going to marathon
He
it by
couldn't
the
keep
end.
his promise because
I couldn't
He did not get to
premiere
watch it.
personal stuff.
So.
I gotcha. That's fair. This show is fucking great. It's the second episode has the slam dunk moment of the year for me so far. It's fucking great. Okay, that's fair.
I'm super excited to see whatever you're talking about with Atlanta. I'm sad this
if-
show didn't stick for me.
If you've ever seen any Evil Dead or Army of Darkness,
They
movie
went
or
way more Army of
whatever,
Darkness this year, didn't they? Or they have been going?
they're hinting at it right now. They haven't full on like dove right into it, and they have mentioned stuff like that. Lee Majors plays his dad. He is already dead as fuck. God, his car gets
Spoilers?
whatever.
No,
his
it's
car
fine.
gets
It's fine.
his car gets possessed like Christine from the Necronomicon.
Uh-huh.
And kills like all kinds of people. It's got one of the grossest special effects like I've ever seen. It just spins its tires on some guy's face, and it shows
Oh,
it.
yeah. That sounds like a Z Nation
slowly
moment.
It's way worse than anything I've seen on Z Nation. Like I almost
Well,
had to turn away. It was gross.
Stars versus sci-fi.
That's fair. And then that same possessed car runs over his dad, and his head explodes. And he's like trying
Nice.
to tell him this like touching moment. They have this big, moment. And
Right.
he's like, while he's talking to him, he's trying to put his brain back in his skull.
Oh my
It's
God.
really funny, but
I like
Um,
that show.
it's
I missed
hilarious.
One. I'm sad I haven't been
It's-
able to yet.
it's really well done. The third episode is okay. The fourth episode was okay. The second episode is one of my favorite episodes.
Episode
of TV.
5 was this week, correct? Or was it 4?
I think it was 4.
All right, so I'm not that far behind.
It's really good, man.
I wonder if it's
recommend
only
it
8
enough.
episodes again.
I wouldn't be surprised. The way that
I think they
it
go at
seems
most
like
10, though.
it seems like it kind of burns the candle at both ends. Like they want to progress the story, quote unquote story, as much as they can.
Yeah.
They introduced Baal, which is a pagan
The
god.
demon, yeah.
And I don't like the person they cast as him, so hopefully they get through that pretty quick. But Xena, Warrior Princess, still rocking.
Oh, yeah, Lucy.
Pablo and the
Pablo's
other,
great.
Pablo's great. The other girl's
I don't like
great.
the other girl.
She's all right. She has her moments. I I was really sad to see Lee Majors get killed off. He was awesome.
I can't believe Lee Majors is alive.
Well, not in the show anymore.
Well, that's fair. That is fair.
He knows how to ride a mechanical bull. He can squeeze the ass. That's the tip.
It's obviously a keep.
Oh yeah,
It'll be a keep for me. I just haven't got a chance to yet.
it's really really good.
What's a show that I have watched that no one else did? Get that out of the way. Did we watch Man with a Plan?
I pulled up the CBS app today, and I was like, I can't.
It's not awful. It's not good, but it's not awful.
Which one is this?
This
That's
is the Joey
Matt
Tribbiani.
LeBlanc-
Matt LeBlanc one.
Oh yeah, okay,
It's 1,000 other sitcoms that you've seen before.
right.
It's laugh tracks because CBS.
God, I hate that thing.
But I mean, Matt LeBlanc plays a character very close to Joey, like not quite as dumb, but has a lot of the same like inflections in the way he talks, which I guess maybe had some nostalgia laughs for me.
Right.
I laughed probably 4 or 5 times throughout this, and had a smoke. It's not something I'm gonna keep like at all, but it's not a terrible show, and it actually did really good ratings.
Yeah, I may actually check this out, if only because I really am enjoying Kevin Can Wait, and it's another reason for me to keep paying the $4 for CBS. Besides that and both.
You still watching Bull?
Yeah, it's gone downhill a little bit, but
I
Its
thought you
ratings have
made
it.
that promise to yourself that you were going to cut it if it did that.
sure, I remember that.
You liar.
Probably.
That's fair.
Hold yourself accountable,
Either way.
Trey.
I don't know, like 4 episodes in, maybe 5.
So Man with a Plan's solid.
Cool.
I'm totally cutting it, but I mean it's not bad. It's not a bad show. You know what is a bad show? The
The
Great
Great
Indoors.
Indoors.
Yeah. Talk about a show I refuse to watch.
Man,
I will not give up 30
it
minutes
is
of my
bad
life.
stereotype. The show, man, like the way that it like does the stereotypical thing for millennials is so in your face and like out of touch with reality. It's not funny.
God, Joe
I-
McHale is
I know
a
you hate
fucking
Joe
blight
McHale,
on this
and like
earth.
I don't love Joel McHale. I think he was awesome on The Soup. Like, despite what he is as a person, like he was just good at that type of comedy.
He's also awesome at Community.
Fuck Community. But
I'm with you just because Joe McHale, but
this show is offensively bad. It's probably the worst show of the year so far. It maybe MacGyver.
even to like weigh in on that like moniker, I don't think I can watch 22 minutes of this.
It's awful. Like it's so offensively bad. Like I laughed, I think once, and it was not because of him. I mean, it's just offensive in a lot of ways. Like the very opening thing, and it hits close to home on something that I won't mention on here for some of us, and like it's just. I was just thinking, I was like, there's a lot of people that would offend, like legit.
Right.
So like, it just feels out of touch.
So when you say offensively bad, you don't just mean like
I think
so
there's-
bad it's
I think there was some stuff like it's really one joke, but I was just like, I was like that felt unneeded, and like there is a lot of people that like couldn't help it that would be affected by that. They'd be like,
gotcha.
well, that was in poor taste.
Now I
Like,
have to know. Not right now, but
Yeah, I definitely want to know that after we wrap up too.
so yeah, don't watch that. What's up? I need other people to talk. Goliath. You watch this?
I think it's
Oh, you would like this show.
Yeah,
Trick or
you
treat.
would. You will.
Oh, I know you. I'm just saying. I think you would legit like
Every now and then, I can't pin down Chuck either, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. You're gonna fucking love the show,
Billy Bob killing it in this
dude.
show.
Is he a lawyer? Is that what's
Yes.
happening?
Yes.
Man, it's good. Goliath is about him going against this huge. I think The Firm.
Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah, something like that with Billy Bob Thornton and like irreverent cussing and
being
stuff.
flat out Billy Bob Thornton. It's
Yes.
a very
But it-
Billy Bob Thornton
And
character.
it worked. Did you get to see this?
I watched the first half of the episode and I liked it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it or not, but
I've seen 2 episodes. The end of episode 2, I
Dude.
came out of my chair.
Dude, out of
all right.
goddamn nowhere. It is the most oh shit moment in
It's
television.
like
Amazon?
It's
Yeah.
yes, it is
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Amazon.
Amazon
It's the
Prime.
biggest oh shit moment I've had this year. Like I was like sneaking in some TV at work while I was doing our monthly statements. And
Oh, yeah.
I just went fuck.
That is an appropriate
Dad was
reaction.
like, "What happened?" I was like, "No, that." But
yeah, I had a choice between this and a show we'll talk about shortly, I'm sure, Chance. And my phone doesn't, it's difficult for me to access
Amazon.
Amazon through my phone, and Hulu is super easy.
Man,
Well, it makes sense.
episode 2 is the epitome of it, but every episode, I've watched 4 episodes so far. Every single episode, the last 30 seconds is, hey, fucking start the next episode. It is perfect at
Like,
that.
there's nothing original about what this show is. It's just
That's why I wasn't sure I was
But
going
it's
back to it.
fucking good.
It's just really
man.
well done. It's like super compelling characters, really well acted, really well written. And it's I think I put this on Facebook the night I was watching it. Like it is the definition
Yeah.
of like a James Patterson type or like page turner.
And
Where just like you get to the end of the
Amazon's
chapter
getting,
and you're like, shit, I need to know what
Amazon's kind
happens.
of got a feel to it for these type of shows. Doesn't it
Yes.
feel a little like Bosch?
Yeah. The tone is incredibly similar.
Friend of the show,
Tires
Weller,
Yes.
all the people involved. In no,
And
this
Family
show.
God also that kind of.
Yeah, all those shows have a very similar tone.
This show's very good. I legit think you would enjoy this.
It is either this,
also
this
only
or
8
like really
episodes, I
quirky
think.
half-hour comedies. That's what Amazon does.
Amazon had my favorite show of the year last year, so
Yeah, that's coming soon.
God, I can't fucking wait.
About 2 months away, I believe.
December 16th, I think.
Oh, is it December? I
Yes.
thought it started off as January.
No,
it's
it's December.
Oh, then you're a month away.
I'm so fucking happy right now.
Sweet. Yeah, man, the High Castle season 2 for people that are like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Everyone should watch that show. It's so good.
It is good. It's also not for everyone, though, I'd say.
That
That is correct.
Also, it's another one that you should not like.
But I love it.
It's very good. But no, Goliath is like one of the biggest keeps of the year for me, and
Oh, yeah.
I'll have that finished in a couple of days.
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah. So, you should watch.
I'll let you know.
Eyewitness. Anyone
Nope.
Nope.
got gays in it?
Oh, okay. I'm back in.
So Trey watched it. He just
Literally.
didn't know
I watched it by heart.
It's a USA show.
Big.
I like it.
it. Oh shit! USA and the gays.
The USA, I'm kind of out on.
Yeah,
lately,
Falling
but
Waters on USA.
It's not.
great.
It's
And
there's no
Colony.
blue skies anymore, so I'm out.
I like this show. I'm gonna need to see some more of it. The premise is they're in kind of a small town, and it starts off with 2 high school boys. They're out riding motorcycles, and like one of them is like a sponsored like motocross rider. The other kid starts like filming him, putting it up on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, and they end up at this cabin, and lo and behold, like they're gay, but the motocross rider is very like he goes in to kiss, and he's clearly wanting it, and he's like hits him, and he's like, I'm not fucking gay, but then they end up doing it.
Right, he's basically in denial.
Yeah, he's in total denial. But while they're there, these people show up that are like these mobsters show up with a guy in
This is
their
a
trunk.
random show.
Yeah. Because this cabin's in the middle of fucking nowhere, so they show up and they're like dragging this guy in, and stuff happens, and it leads to basically almost everyone dying. But that guy is like a murder machine, and he gets free, and they're hiding throughout this whole thing, and they see everything. But he like knows they were there, but he gets hit from one of them sneaks up behind and hits him, and they run. But he saw like one of them's jacket, had seen one of their faces. But they won't come forward because they don't want to come out
Gotcha.
as being gay. And then that's kind of most of the setup for the first episode. I haven't watched the second one yet. It's one of the classic intriguing story things. Like there's some not awesome acting in it, but solid. It's a solid show. I'm gonna give it another couple episodes to kind of see.
It sounds interesting for sure.
It's different.
It sounds like it.
The kid that is like the I don't want to be gay kid is a douchebag. You will have trouble. You'll see him. You're like, God, just die. He's one of the
Damn.
Not because he's gay. That is a.
Thanks for clarifying.
God.
Well, you have to make sure. I'm just saying.
Trey doesn't.
No, it's true. Hey,
Everybody knows.
let's get a riveting talk from Trey.
Oh God.
I left you high and dry, dude. Talk to me about both Divorce and Insecure.
Oh man. Okay.
HBO joints.
Yep.
Yeah, these are both
I actually wanted to see Divorce.
half-hour HBO comedies. So I'll start with Insecure. Never has a show been better made and not for me. That show is super well written. It's very funny, but it comes from a place like where it is clearly like exploring a culture that does like I have no reference for and like no understanding of. Do you know the girl's name who stars in it?
Like her
I'm
real-
me, so
No.
okay, yeah, I'm me, so I don't know her name. But there is like she's
I thought that was her
I
name.
know.
I'd be so. I'd be so.
No, that's not her name. But she's incredibly like funny. There were definitely parts where I laughed, but there were definitely parts where I was like, oh, like
Cringeworthy?
not really cringeworthy. It was just like I clearly like don't understand like what's being referenced here, like
This joke
what's
is
going
not
on.
for me.
Exactly. Like it is not aimed at
These
me.
are
I should not
jokes.
understand it.
Ooh, gross.
Aw,
Is that not
It
what
is-
I do?
why?
So it is both
Hot damn.
it is both clearly aimed at both black audiences and at female audiences. Two things I'm not. It turns out.
But did it feel authentic?
He didn't know, though.
I don't know.
Until he watched this. Insecure opened his eyes.
Self-discovery.
Yeah, I was confused about both those things until I watched the show, and then confirmed
Like
I'm
Avery
either-
Bates, he saw the sun.
I'm not a black woman.
Oh, it opened up his eyes.
You know.
God, I
Uh,
love Ace of Base.
Someone needs to.
Anyway,
I used to.
so yeah, so
The best import of all time. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I mean, I guess the Get Down is also necessarily not for me, but this one just felt like so inside that.
I think that's different, though. I think the Get Down. Baz Luhrmann made that.
That's
and
fair,
He makes
that's fair.
movies for white people a lot.
This just felt a little like too inside baseball. Like I kind of felt like I was watching something I wasn't supposed to be watching, if that makes sense.
Ooh.
But very clearly like quality made. So not a knock against it, just not something I'm gonna keep
Right.
watching.
So, how
Um,
about Divorce?
Divorce, kind of the same thing for different reasons.
This is.
This is totally your audience.
This is
That's fair. It should apply to me.
So he loves horses?
This is
Uh,
Sex and the City,
sure.
right?
Yes,
What's her name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Is Tom St.
Um,
Church in this?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. They
All
are
the
the
middle
leads,
names.
So I should like this.
and he's wonderful in it. Actually, Sarah Jessica Parker is pretty likable in it as well.
I actually think she's a good actress.
Um,
It's just because you like horses.
That's fair.
told Carrot
Did
up.
you make that joke?
Like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can happen twice.
Mine hit better.
The premise of the show, as you can imagine, is that these two people, within the first 20-something minutes, are getting divorced.
Don't care.
And like, not like this is a fair level, like, just messy, horrible, both these people are kind of awful people, like, just disgusting divorce. It is,
Uh-oh.
they hate each
Or
other,
They hate each
War
other.
of the
And-
Roses.
dude, and they are, like, ready to express how much they hate each other in the most horrible ways possible. Like, by the end of it, it
So
is
this
just...
close to home. You can relate to this one.
I can relate to it, but because I can relate to it so well, it also makes
So
me not
it's
want to
too
watch
close
it.
to home?
Turns out, ooh,
Yeah.
I did that.
I lived this. I gotta get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a
Tell you what's
scene
gonna happen
there's a
next.
scene in the first episode where Thomas Hayden Church basically finds out that Sarah Jessica Parker has been cheating on him, and changes all the locks while she's gone one day, and then proceeds to just like cuss her out and say things that like made me kind of uncomfortable about her, like through the door, and then just basically goes "fuck you" and walks away. Like it's
I have to see this.
it's
Yeah, I'm
bad.
intrigued.
It's again really well made. It's not as funny as I wanted it to be.
Oh, okay.
There are a couple. Thomas
Nothing
Hayden Church,
says comedy like divorce.
he plays like this character who's really like kind of awkward and antisocial, and so that makes for some funny situations a couple of times. But outside of that, it's not very funny, and it's just kind of like a bummer through like a good portion of it. So yeah, I did not love it. Neither of these are keeps for me. They're both cuts.
Okay, I'm gonna try Divorce.
They're
Not
super,
like in real life. Though.
super sticky on this floor. My foot is like planted
I
right
just
now.
came.
But what are you,
Twice.
Spider-Man? Out of your dick?
His dick does this. It's impressive.
It's fair.
Oh, it's a good control.
You mentioned this earlier. Chance.
Yeah, Chance.
Talk about bummers.
I don't know what to think about this. I don't think I like it, but I'm not sure.
Dude, I don't. It was
What?
too much.
I like it a lot.
I kind of like it.
I like Ethan Suplee a lot,
He's
That's fair.
awesome in it.
who plays like kind of like
He's a sociopath.
yeah.
There's no kind about it. He is a straight up sociopath.
He murdered the fuck out of those guys.
It was
Dude.
awesome.
When that
He
dude's head
stabbed-
explodes.
Yeah. I was
Oh
like,
my god. That's what, like, you could ask Josh. We watched that episode together. I was like, nope, fuck this.
I didn't like Hugh Laurie that much.
I did.
He just seemed like a house psychiatrist.
A little bit,
Yeah.
yeah, which for me is perfect. I loved House. So,
Maybe that's
it is
I didn't really
depressing
love
and
House.
it is slow.
That was subtle.
It was.
Damn.
It's a little
He just
sensual.
slid you his room key.
Did. You coming on to me, good sir?
Nope, just trying to get you talking to the mic.
I wish I
It
sat
is.
closer to Trey.
I'm not that subtle. I'm just like,
I can't.
There's a lot of force.
I like this show. It's depressing as fuck, and it's pretty slow. But like,
it's brutal, dude.
yeah, I like it for that reason. I don't know how much more I'm gonna
I
watch.
was just like, I don't like. I thought it was going to be more like episodic, I guess, but it's not.
I've only watched the first episode.
So I don't know what the fuck. Like,
Yeah, it felt a bit too much like torture porn for me.
it wasn't that. I was just like, I guess I'm not getting the point. What am I missing?
That's also fair.
I don't know. I'm just like you. I'm intrigued by the story. I
It
wanna
is definitely an
see-
intriguing character.
Like, I'm trying to figure
That's
out
fair.
if I'm gonna. Is this is Hilo doing this week to week or is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the path was.
Okay.
Oh. Every time I hear about the path, I get sad that I don't want it.
You should be.
Enjoy that show.
That's another one that's like a lock for you enjoying.
I'm tired of people telling me shows that I enjoy. Stop it.
We
Stop
would
making
stop
me
doing
watch
that
Falling
if you. You knew you would not enjoy that show because it fucking sucks.
I know. I saw it first, and I hate it more than you. do.
I saw it.
No.
firsthand. It was awesome.
We hate that show equally.
You can hate
I need a partner in how much I
Okay.
hate that
yeah.
show.
Shut up.
I was.
I liked it.
I like
You're
Sense.
gonna fall off hard on that show. Hard.
Maybe, but I really like Sense 8.
That's another
Yeah,
shitty
but
show
it's
you
got-
like.
It's got.
You like Sense 8.
No, I did not.
I swear you like
No.
Sense8.
No, that was Josh.
No, it was.
I was
not
as
Josh.
far out on that
Somebody
show.
liked that show.
I watched
besides
2
you.
episodes of it.
Telling you.
It was Trey.
I watched 2 episodes of it and gave up because that show sucked.
I couldn't finish.
You
the
just
first
like
episode.
it's got that Indian dude from
God,
Lost.
I so
I
thought.
do remember wanting to like it before I watched it because that was back when like we still watched every Netflix original and every one of them had been quality until that one.
What are we talking about?
Keep. I'm gonna keep it.
Keep.
Chance, that's right.
Cut for me.
I truly don't know. I
Unless
really
you guys
don't.
finish it and you're like, holy shit, it's the fucking best. I might knock it out then, but
Like,
You don't need.
I think I'm confused
I know I don't.
enough by that I might watch the second episode just to see. I was also I was also like putting together parts of a baby crib while doing it.
That's probably not the best.
No,
way
it
to
wasn't.
experience that.
It wasn't. So I'm going to try it again, and then we'll see.
See, we're making new life, and their life ends as well.
It ended poorly. Life in Pieces.
Yeah,
Anybody else watch this?
James Brolin is a god.
It's really good. You can see this.
Nah.
Man, it was funny.
Man, when he kept trying to unplug himself because of the embarrassment,
He takes Viagra, but what he doesn't know is that she's been crushing up a Viagra pill in his smoothie every morning, so he has like
he doubles
a
up.
ton of Viagra in his system, and he can't get rid of his erection. And he keeps getting embarrassed. He's like, I just want to end it all. And he'll pull a plug and like just like the fan goes out, and he goes, "Now I'm hot."
The first time he does it, all the lights go on. He's like, well, now I can't see anything.
It's a nice little running gag. It's super funny, and then the kids keep running in and like showing up, and like the grandmother dives across him because they're about to like jump in his lap. She's like, "No!"
That's when I think Colin Hanks is like, not a good time to hop on Pop.
Yeah, and evidently he has a huge dick, and
That was one of the funniest.
Colin Hanks and Thomas Sadowski are sitting next to her. He's like, "Did you get that?" He's like, "No, I didn't get that."
He had his high blood pressure.
And then their sister walks by, and she's like, "You thought that was big?" And Tim kind of walks by, just going, "Hey guys." Evidently, he has a huge dick.
Wow.
Thomas Sadowski wrestling the roommate was delightful.
That roommate is gross.
She might be the PA from that shitty Mulaney show.
Fat girl.
It is.
Oh no.
She's
Like
in
the
spandex.
Jerry girl, the white
Yep.
girl Jerry.
She's in spandex and she fights Thomas Sadowski.
I don't think she's gonna be like she's gonna be one character that shows up like a few times.
Kind of like the Jordan
but-
Peele.
Yeah. I hope he's back.
I know, right? I didn't even finish last year, but I was on. Like
you
I said,
should.
I loaded up CBS app today. I was gonna watch one of the new ones. I was like, oh yeah, Life in Pieces is
Oh
back.
yeah, I have access to that show now.
Yeah. If you did finish last year,
I'm gonna finish all that.
like some of the big surprises, like it opens up and the oldest son of Tim and anyway, their oldest son who's been with a girl with a huge boob,
redhead.
Right.
yeah, got married.
All right.
and her parents are introduced, and it's Megan Mullany, who is her true mom, and has this weird accent, but it's really funny.
It's like a Valley girl from Minnesota.
And her uncle dad,
All right.
who is her uncle, but her real dad left, so her uncle moved in to take care, and he has an uncomfortable relationship with his sister, who is played by Ron Swanson.
Yeah, it's Nick Offerman. It's Nick Offerman and his wife.
Fantastic.
Point of order.
Yes.
You don't have to have CBS All Access to watch shows.
I mean, you can watch
Okay.
them on like
CBS
your iPad or whatever.
They just stay on there like for he can go back and watch like all of the first season, but yeah,
Also,
CBS.com
all of the
has a
original
lot of it.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, it's also
Got
just convenient to have it on my Apple TV and my Xbox.
$60 a year, Trey.
But he's also going to have it for Star Trek.
No, that
Discovery.
show's never gonna come.
It's coming.
in like 2025 when they finally get their shit together.
When-
You're stepping on Star Trek
when-
Discovery.
When the girl with the huge cans walks into the hospital room and they just look at her for a second and
No,
are like, oh
you
no,
gotta
you're
get
not
out, you gotta
helping.
get out. It's so fucking. God, that show is so fucking
It
good.
really is. Man, it's so funny.
God, there was one other. Oh, the other big thing, like from last year, you find out that Colin Hanks' wife is pregnant at the end of last year.
Again?
Well, yeah, but they opened up kind of on a little serious note of she had a miscarriage.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
And so, like, there's a nice little touching moment in there, which they didn't have a ton of those last year. If there was any criticism, I think, like, those can really
It
help a
didn't
comedy
balance
when
the
you do
drama.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that seems like the kind of show and cast that could pull that off.
And
pretty
it did
easily.
it really well. Like, the mom goes and, like, because Colin, like, goes chasing that. Because they throw a baby shower because Colin hasn't told anybody that she had
Gotcha.
a miscarriage yet. And he walks in and he's like, no, you have to get rid of this. And they try to hide it. So there's comedy with that. And then she finds out, and, like, she's like, it's a little, like, sad. And she goes off, and Colin's going to follow her. And his mom is like, I got this. And she goes and, like, relates to her because she had a miscarriage. And she's like, but because I did, you know, I had Colin because I would have never had him. And because of that, I had you and all this other stuff. So, like, it's a really cool story.
Nice.
I'm really glad that lady didn't actually die.
Yeah, you were. I told you. You're like, yes, she did. I was like, no, she didn't.
It was the old lady.
Again,
Actual
there was
grandmother.
actually a hoax of her death, though, last year.
Check your facts.
The internet ruins everything.
Fact checker.
Like every NFL player has died in one of those stories now.
That's fair.
What else we got? Pure Genius.
Nope.
Crickets.
I did not watch it.
That's fair. I watched it.
And?
It's not terrible.
Oh,
I
God
really
damn it.
thought it'd be bad. This is the second procedural that I actually think is pretty decent this year. It's not gonna. It didn't do well.
What's this on?
CBS. By CBS standards, they'll cut it. On another network, it might make it, but
God,
do
they're gonna
they
cut
just
it,
make
fuck it.
40 shows a year?
God, to me, that was
They all do
Fox
well.
this year. Like Fox
Fox had a
cranking
bunch
out
because they
new show.
cut so damn much. But this show is better than I thought it'd be. It is exactly what the previews told you it was. It's this young kid who is this tech multi-billionaire who is like insanely smart that creates like this cutting-edge hospital. And gets like all the best surgeons stuff in the world, and the lead character is like the surgeon that like wouldn't give up, so he gave a experimental non-FDA approved chemo treatment to like a 10-year-old kid, and it killed him. But he was like, and he gets kicked out of his job, but he was like at least had the balls to try. So he gets brought in there. It's kind of trying to convince him, and like the technology they show is like totally not real at all. Like, they kind of go for, like, fringe technology that could be a thing one day and go ahead and make it. And they're like, we cut out the red tape. I'm like, they wouldn't really work that way at all. And I guess
Right.
it's like, sometimes it's hard to believe. They're like, no, that legit would never happen. But the hospital is really cool to look at. There's, like, screens everywhere and shit. It's really cool.
All the future.
It's like a Best Buy of hospitals.
Yeah, all the walls turn into, like, screens and stuff. It's really cool. But I don't know, they do a good job of, like, they have a lot of fun characters and a lot of little quirks and stuff, and then you kind of learn that he created the hospital because he has this, like, insanely rare version of basically, like, diabetes. Of ALS, that only, like, 200 people have, so, like, basically he's hoping, like, having this cutting-edge hospital leads to a cure for him, because
Right.
in, like, 5 years, he...
It's like Scream Queens.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Teen Munch.
Yeah.
It's
So
just like that.
it's good.
It
I'm not
is.
going to continue watching it. I actually think you might enjoy it okay.
I probably would, but if they're
it's
gonna
not
cut
gonna
it,
make it.
yeah,
that's
then
the
I'm
problem.
not gonna bother starting it. This does make me really miss Scorpion though.
I mean, it's on.
It's still a thing.
Yeah, I
isn't
know.
it?
Like I miss watching it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I missed those.
Yeah, you mentioned Geniuses and CBS, so
Yeah.
instantly I thought about Scorpion. It is indeed. I'm like a season and a half behind though now.
Yeah.
So not gonna have a problem.
All right. Black Mirror.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode.
That's fine.
That's all I
That's
watched
also
so
all
far
I've
too.
watched. I'm gonna watch the second one. I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna continue watching this. So it's season 3. If you're getting on Netflix, you're like, oh shit, this is already in season 3. Not a big deal.
It doesn't matter.
Every episode is standalone. It's like watching a mini movie. This has been huge in Britain for a while. It's why Netflix has gone and got the rights to it. Only a couple months ago, the first 2 seasons came on. I sadly missed that. I'm gonna go back and watch them now.
Apparently, Dutch from Killjoys is in a lot of episodes.
I know that she's in it, so
Josh
But-
likes you
that's
so much so that he turns around and puts his ear on his microphone to talk to you.
I like to address the person that I'm talking to.
so.
You should do that and still talk into your mic so all the people listening to the podcast know what the fuck you're
Sure.
saying.
And YouTube. So that show's got serious star power, like big time
Yeah.
movie stars go on that show. Every episode's
Everyone.
standalone, and the whole theme of the show is like how dark human nature and how technology can kind of go wrong or influence us in bad ways. And they could come out swinging in the first episode.
Also the second.
I figured I like the premise of the second one. That's why I was like, "Ooh, I want to watch this."
It's like a gamer with like the consequences being too real or something like that.
Yeah, this is not spoiling anything at all, but basically it's this guy who's testing like a new very sophisticated augmented reality game, and craziness ensues.
right.
But it's really really fucking
So
creepy
first
and good.
episode, Bryce Dallas Howard, who I thought this was one of my favorite things I've ever seen her. in. I was
Easily
like,
the
she
best
was
she's ever
awesome in this.
She got a little chunky.
She's always been a little thick. I think like she was the most fit she's ever been with Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she was a little thicker in The Village too.
I didn't see that movie.
Kind of.
It works in this particular role.
Yeah, I find her attractive still.
I do too.
I've never found her attractive.
I like her face.
God, sounds awful the way you say it.
What, dude?
It is awful the way he said it. It doesn't just sound that way.
I like her face too.
I'd flower face.
Let's play Who's Smoking
There it
Out.
is.
Someone else described the fucking episode.
It's like I
I
mean,
thought that I was.
oh,
God damn it. I'm letting y'all handle this.
Trey is broken.
I'm tired of talking.
I
You
thought
guys handle this.
So the episode was incredibly effective. Like I don't think I've been that frustrated in a long time watching an episode of TV. But it's brilliantly made, in my opinion. Like everything about the show itself, the episode itself, was like super intriguing. It's basically the idea that social networks in general, a society based solely around social networking.
Everyone cares about what people think about them, but in this case, like
It
life.
takes over your credit score.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
you
high-
can't
it's
rid of
like a-
car if you're not liked enough.
You can, you're just not a really good one.
You get a shitty one.
Yeah, one that does not have an adapter, apparently. Yeah.
No, but yeah, so basically the whole point is like you got a 5-star rating system on this super smartphone that everybody has, and the entire interaction is based solely around how much the person you're talking to likes them. I thought the like social web or whatever going on in her office with the dude who had a breakup
Yeah.
was like super.
They're like, no, we're against this guy, and then like,
Yeah.
he can't get in the building. He's like, guys.
It's
He's sub 2, man. Can't be sub 2.
Yeah, it's super intriguing.
Too far.
Her breakdown at the end of the episode was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was great. Like her slow descent into madness was
Yeah.
awesome. That lady at the airport, man.
Oh my god.
God damn her!
The black lady in
yes.
the counter?
Yeah.
The whole
it was
just the whole
awesome.
airport situation, like
The
was
cop-
When
it
the
was
cop shows up, he's
awesome.
like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Intimidation and language." It was like, "You fucking cunt!"
and then at the end she like fucking downvotes her or whatever. I was
And
like,
she-
oh
with
damn
that
it.
As she was
smug
walking
look.
away. My favorite part of this whole episode was not the full-on descent, like the speech that she gave, which was incredible, by the way, but like leading up to that point when she was trying to get into it and the music was playing, but in the background it was the downvote. It was really, really effective as far as like showing how crazy she was fucking getting and just attached to the social media.
Also,
It was really well done.
Alice Eve is a bitch.
She is so hot.
Yes, she
She's
is.
got
I mean,
just spectacular.
I mean, it's dumb how hot she is. Also, the actual prostitute / legal assistant in Goliath. Holy shit!
You're like, hot?
Yes.
Yeah. A little too skinny for me. Great rack though.
Skinny and rack. I mean, that's,
She's like,
you slapped that on a resume.
she's like skeleton
I'm
skinny.
not sure you
Like
want
see
to. You're
see
gonna be
her
like,
ribs
"You're
skinny.
stupid." God, she's hot.
She's not that hot. I don't think
you
she's
can
that
see
hot.
the ribs. You can play the xylophone with your dick. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
What? You haven't done that?
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Little John.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that was
shit.
Black Mirror.
It was a really good show. I'm looking forward to watching this.
That's
Yeah.
keep. I'm totally gonna
Yeah,
watch. The
absolutely.
Absolutely keep.
And finally, last one, an oldie but a goodie, Walking Dead.
This is going to be an interesting
Alright.
discussion, I think.
It's really
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you
I
don't like it?
Trace
No, I'm out.
One.
Like the show?
Yep. I'm done.
After this long?
I've been I've been like out multiple times. I keep coming back. Like the kind of social buzz around it and everything. Like I keep going. Like I need to know what's going on and you don't talk about it. Like fuck it. I just like I can't.
So,
care
like,
anymore.
you legit didn't like the first episode, and I want to, like, I just want to hear your reasoning, because, like, for me, I thought it was one of their best episodes, and, like, outside of Walking Dead, I thought it was good TV.
For me, it was the best episode I've seen of this show ever.
It's in top 5. My favorite is still the Look at the Flowers.
It's the best episode of the show.
Again, like, for me, having seen, like, 10 episodes or in total or whatever, or 20
So
episodes
it's
in
the top
total,
5.
it's my favorite episode that I've seen.
I
now,
can see that.
granted, acting on that show is not that show's strong suit.
No, and this continues to prove that is the case. Like
Yeah, again, I
there's-
want to hear why you didn't like
There's
it.
so yeah.
Spoilers.
The acting isn't.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah, the acting isn't any worse than I guess
Also,
than
It's
most
been
Walking
spoiled
Dead.
for everybody.
I know.
Like stuff like the Look at the Flowers episode. Like there are moments where
Carol
people
can act.
Yeah, there are people in that show
Carol's a
that
good
can
actress.
act. And there even some of the bad actors have their moments on that show. Or at least like do really do justice to
I
their
thought
comic
Andrew
book.
Lincoln was good in this episode.
Dude, when Carl's about to get his arm chopped off and he's like drooling everywhere and stuff, it was the most overacting, unbelievable bullshit I've ever seen on television.
I thought it was good.
I
I
actually,
did too.
I'm,
I mean,
I'm,
when I cry like that, I mean, you saw it when I acted and I was crying and stuff like that. Snot was flying out of my face. And
the snot flying out of your face is one thing. I'm actually
Yeah.
with Trey on that particular aspect. I thought that scene
The messiness
terrible.
isn't what got me. It's just the fact that like it just felt like over the top in like an unbelievable way.
just because
Um,
you chop off Lane's arm for like a Snickers bar doesn't mean that.
Snickers bars are really good, dude.
All right.
Um,
that's
The
fair.
noises he was making were
Nougat,
just
man.
awful. Like I am with him on that particular scene not being well acted at all. But the rest of the episode I thought was
So
perfectly fine.
I want to
Yeah,
kind
I
of keep
liked
it
it.
short because
I
I don't
did
want to
too.
like sit here and shit all over it. And I know all you guys
No, yeah, you're fine.
liked it.
I just want to
Um,
hear a different opinion.
So yeah, it like didn't connect with me at all, like emotionally. Like I should have really cared about two of probably my favorite characters on that show. Totally getting the fuck beat out of them with a baseball bat. And didn't give a shit. Didn't really buy Negan as evil at all.
dude, really?
Nope. Like
That seems crazy to me.
Yeah,
And-
I think you're crazy on that one.
No, I mean,
Yeah. And then the biggest thing to me is like, so Walking Dead's kind of notorious for like some kind of bullshit, like we're gonna tease like who died and whatever.
they do that poorly. I agree.
Yeah, and it's like I was not really fine with, but at least like understood that they obviously were gonna like tease it up until they showed who died. But like even after the two characters who died, like there's like a moment where they like flash to every single other. It was like basically a fucking teaser promo halfway through the episode. Like that's the moment I could distinctly remember that being the moment when they like cut to every other single character. Like, are we gonna kill another one? Where I was just like, you know what? Like, fuck this. Like, I'm totally out on this bullshit.
I liked it.
That's. I'm glad you guys
The
all
Negan,
liked it.
Like, I think Jeffrey Dean Morgan is awesome.
He is
I thought he did very
perfect.
good.
Cast.
The way he broke down Rick, I thought was an amazing job of showing how evil he is.
Even the shit in the camper when they're out in the fog with the walkers and stuff like that.
That was my favorite.
Awesome.
Probably my favorite part. I loved it. I thought all of it was good. I thought it was a good decision. Like, I was sad, but a little ticked off. I thought they pushed out when they killed Abraham. Like, I really did think that was it at first, but as the camera panned out, I was like, nope, here it comes.
You did a good job of making that look like the comic.
It was shot for shot. I mean,
Yep.
that was a panel off the comic book. I was like, damn, that was good. When
He
his
was
eye was
like,
popped out, I was like, oh
He
my
even
god.
said, Lucille is thirsty.
Yeah,
I
was
did
like,
enjoy that part.
Man, it was so well done, and like that had to be so brutal for people that didn't know that was coming. The
It
only
was.
thing that lessened it was them almost killing Glenn last year. Why do that? That totally took
Yeah,
away
it
from the
really.
impact.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was saying all summer that basically, like, anybody who thought it wasn't going to be Glenn that knows the story was fooling themselves.
The only other way they could have gone was to kill Daryl. That would have had the same amount of impact, and because he's not a comic book character and is arguably more vital to Rick than Glenn is in the show, that would have made as much impact. In fact, probably more. People
No,
would be
people
pissed.
would
Internet
have
would have
so pissed.
exploded.
Daryl's in for a rough time this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It sounds
actually.
like he's going to try to turn him. Is that what it's? That's
I
what it
guess.
sounds like.
I don't know.
We're getting Reek again.
Yeah, it's true. Could be something very similar to that. That's a good call. But no, I liked it. The shots of it, I thought Lauren Green as Maggie afterwards was just like really nailing it. I like her as an actress a lot.
The
though.
memes.
She
that
was the
have
best
popped
acting
out.
on that episode.
There is going around like they filmed everybody getting killed to avoid spoilers, but like for a while it's come out that they legit thought about killing Maggie, and they were like, we can't show us beating a pregnant woman to death. They're like,
That's
"We-
probably
we
a smart
can't do
call.
this."
Apparently, what it was they were going to kill her and then kill Glenn.
Yeah, it was going to be her and Glenn instead of Abraham. Abraham was the right call.
I felt like he kind of got shafted a little bit. Like nobody's going to remember him dying. They're all going to remember Glenn.
Yeah.
But God damn it, I love that character. And
Have you
he
seen
was
Yeah.
the
so
supercut
awesome.
video of all of his
Yep.
like crazy sayings?
Yep.
It's so good.
We're swimming up Ship Creek with our mouths
Yeah.
wide open.
Oh, that
Him
whole
and-
video is so good.
Him and Eugene and maybe Glenn are probably the most like accurate to their comic book counterparts.
Yeah, I would say so.
Eugene probably the most so, but
I mean, Glenn was my favorite character on that show, so I'm like super sad to see it happen. But I mean, you had to know it was coming.
I'm more sad about Abraham. I'm going to miss those.
I was really
one-liners.
sad about both, but
But he's already dead at that point.
yeah, I mean, the comics he's already been killed by Negan's crew already. He gets just out of nowhere an arrow goes through his eye, and you're like,
Yep.
what the fuck?
and you're like, oh yeah, Walking Dead, the comic
yeah.
book.
That comic looks great.
It's the best.
Um,
Yep.
But I thought it was really good. Has anyone seen episode 2 besides me?
Not yet.
No, with King Ezekiel.
King Ezekiel is the best thing they've ever had on that show.
I've heard a lot of good
They
stuff.
nailed it. He is so good.
I'm looking forward to
Uh,
it.
I started watching the episode today, and then I had my same AMC problem. I couldn't finish
You
it.
know how Carol and Morgan were kind of annoying last year?
Yeah.
They fixed it a little bit. Like, they still have that same dynamic, and you're
by
like
killing them both.
the whole,
The tiger.
like,
eats
that
them.
argument's still there, but they make the argument better and settle it.
In
Like-
terms of like killing and not killing.
Yes,
Okay.
like, if they wrap that up, that's over with.
That's good.
Is Carol
Yes.
out of her stupid ass, like, I don't want to live anymore kind of deal?
Do you want me to spoil it?
No.
He
I don't want to watch it.
just wanted to ask the question.
I will say this though, Ezekiel's the best. I mean, him and Negan, like, well done. Like
Nice.
they nailed
Making up for the
Ezekiel.
governor.
Yes,
Okay.
I mean they're gonna have to keep doing that for a while because God, that was a letdown.
To say the least.
But no, Ezekiel is very fucking well done. That episode's really good too. The only thing I would say is stop following up huge, impactful episodes by cutting.
Slow.
No, not slow. I don't care about the pace. Stop cutting away from those characters. Every time you have that, like Glenn teases dead last year, and then they go to the break. Not only do they come to the break, or actually they go to that Morgan episode last year. Morgan only.
Yep.
Which was an okay
Then
episode.
they cut to a break. It's fine, but it's in the wrong place.
Yeah,
Much
they're-
like this episode's awesome. It's kind of in the wrong place. Like,
They're being
people that
dishonest
didn't
to
know
the
that was coming
reaction.
are still really reeling from Glenn, and they want to know the reactions of those characters.
Yeah.
And then we go to a completely different part of the world. Like,
Or do it like Game of Thrones style, where you can
Bounce back and
you
forth
can
a lot
bounce
more.
back and forth and not just focus on
Yeah, I
one
mean, that's
section
totally
for
up to them.
a whole episode.
I think it cheapens it a little bit.
That's fair.
It feels dishonest to the reaction.
But overall, I mean, Walking Dead is 1,000 times better than it was 3-4 seasons ago, and like I really enjoy watching it every week. I think that's it.
We made it.
0 movies.
No movies.
Plenty of TV though.
Yep.
There always is.
Yep. That there is. We're gonna talk about Scream one year.
Someday.
I still got to finish Ray Donovan. I didn't even bring that up because I'm the only one that would have finished that.
I gotta catch up on Black Sails.
Yeah, you got a couple months for that at least.
Yeah, Black Sails.
I'll get a list together for us next time. 'Cause I'm not real sure what's coming up.
Sounds
Probably
good.
talk Goliath. Quarry finished, I know. Atlanta's finishing, so we'll probably go through those.
Cool.
I'm not gonna live up to my promise on Quarry.
Oh, I'm watching it.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
I need to check that show out.
Yeah, you do. You might really like that, or you might not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's good. Oh, Josh,
I didn't.
is that you?
I didn't.
Oh, hey, there's this horrible odor hit really fast, and then
Did
it
you
went away.
shift?
No,
Mm,
I wasn't me.
you're right. I didn't hear a trumpet player.
I'm like Shaggy over here. Okay.
All right, it wasn't me. All right, that's gonna do it for
I
us.
meant Scooby
I
Doo.
did too. I was like, what? Scooby Snacks?
Zoinks?
Anything to add, fellas?
Zoink, Scoob, like it totally wasn't me.
Thank you, YouTube, for watching. We're going to be trying to do this every week because we spent money on a camera. That's really the
For
only reason.
you.
Make sure to check out Geek to Geek, No Geek to Geek this week. Check it out next week. We're going to have a potluck coming your way. One more games. We have a fuck ton of games coming.
Yeah, we do.
So many games.
Hopefully I'll be able to be here next week. Some personal situations. But I will, to put it out there, unless we figure out maybe some calling in situations. This is my last month on the show for a little while. I'm going to be taking a break. Got a baby due in a month. Hopefully a month, maybe sooner. So we'll see. But I mean, I'll be back at some point. So if I'm not here,
That you will.
know why. I have a child. So,
That'll happen.
all right, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you next week.
Bye, YouTube.